There's so much to talk about. There's so much going
So
on
many
for you
things.
right now. I know.
All the things.
You're a Broadway star. You're a TV star. You have an
come on.
album.
Come on.
You're a philanthropist.
Oh, boy.
So much going on.
Yes, still can't dance. Still can't dance, yeah.
How has the last few months, I guess last year, been for you?
Well, it's been, I mean, I like to dive into work.
Yeah.
So it's been a blessing in that way. I've been so happy to have so many things to do and so many things that I've been asked to do. I mean, it's, 20 years now in the business, and to be constantly given, new challenges and new things to sink my teeth into that I can learn from, I feel very lucky. But, then those things get finished, and then those things have to come out, and then you got to go talk about all those things, and you're like, oh, I've got a lot of things. So, it's a lot, but I feel very, very grateful for it all.
And here we are with your 8th studio album. September 21st it was released, and I was listening to this morning and last night. Bigger Than Us is my favorite song.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it's a romance of sadness. There's optimism in it as well. Different languages. There's so much. How would you describe this album compared to, I guess, the other ones?
Well, I mean, I had the luxury of time when it came to writing songs for this album. I made a musical theater record, and then I went on Broadway for a year.
Yeah.
So it's been since, I can't believe it, but it's been since 2013 since I've released original music that I've written. So I had a lot of life experiences. I had a lot of ideas ready to go. I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to say. And so, I mean, these songs are just a reflection of those experiences and those sounds and inspirations that I wanted to tap into this time around. I wanted it to be kind of along the lines of how I made the first few records, but with a fresher approach and a fresher sound. And I feel like I've grown as a vocalist, so I wanted to just, leave everything I had in the studio on every song. And it came out, sometimes it's like pulling teeth, but this one really came out, every session came out exactly as I wanted.
But it was a bit of a journey, because I think at one point you called it exercising a demon.
Yeah, a little dramatic, a little over dramatic.
Yeah, a little. So why?
But it's true because every time you're going into a new album process and you're saying, oh, okay, I've got 130-second snippets on my iPhone. I'm going to work with these producers I've worked with before, maybe a couple writers I've worked with before. I've got a lot of things I want to say, and it's just rattling around in your head. The whole time it's just in your head. And you go through a process where it's not sounding the way you want it to, and you're self-criticizing, and you're thinking maybe, I think any project that you haven't torn up the book and thrown it out 20 times until you've gotten it right probably wasn't worthwhile. And so I feel like that's kind of what happened on this one. And it eventually, once you listen to that final mix and that final master, and it's like, yes, that's what I've heard in my head for 2 years. It is. It's like a huge sonic weight off your shoulders that you got it to where you wanted it to be. And every time I do it and I release a new album into the world, I think I gotta wait a minute to smoking the proverbial cigarette, and saying I'm spent. I gotta wait a while till I do that again. I don't think I could do that ever again. And then a couple of years later, you're recharged and ready to go again.